Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Devil May Cry 3 on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, after successfully taking down Doppelganger for the boss rush, we continue on and not knowing what circuit we're trying to fill. It looks to me like right now the circuit that we should be trying to fill has got Beowulf, Agni and Rudra, the Heart of the Leviathan, and Heartworm on it.
Boss rush.
So then why are we going over to Garen?
Because it's cool.
Well, we're not actually going over to Garen. Garen is cool. It's a fight that I'm terrible at, though, so I really want to avoid Garen if I can.
The entrance to the Garen fight also is woobly and full of spastic Dante.
Alright, we're going to do Heart of the Leviathan.
The evil
Or
god
as it's
beast.
known here, Evil God Beast Reborn. Did you remember that during Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Kingdom, Kaiba and Yu-Gi-Oh! Refer to Monster Reborn as Reborn the Monster?
Yeah, they did that shit all the time.
I did not know that, actually. I mean, it's been forever since I've actually gone back and rewatched the original Duelist Kingdom, because I'll be honest, the lack of consistent rules for the lack of a rule explanation in Duelist Kingdom bothers the fuck out of me.
I mean, there are no real contradictions in Duelist Kingdom.
Oh, yes, there are. Summon Skull is a dark elemental fiend type monster. Why the fuck does it have lightning powers?
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Duelist Kingdom rules do contradict themselves, because then all of a sudden you have to sacrifice monsters, or was that the Battle City rules?
No, it was Battle City rules that decided to actually to more closely emulate the actual game.
Right, by actually forcing you to do tributes. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a Konami game. Why are we talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Over Capcom game?
It's kind of relevant because I was playing because around the time that Duelist Kingdom was making its like second or third run through on Cartoon Network, I was actually playing Devil May Cry 3 for effectively the first time,
nice.
and I remember specifically having a lot of trouble with my first one with the final boss, and now I can go through the final boss rather easy. But I also remember not having all the much problems with the second to last boss, and now I have huge amounts of problems with the second to last boss.
The left hand is down. Huh. Well, I will say this about Duelist Kingdom once again, is that it is at least fun for viewers who are paying attention and notice the likenesses among the battles that they see during and only that particular arc, because the other arcs do not obey the same rules.
No, for the record, every arc of classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Has drastically different rules. I mean, they tried to make it much closer to the normal game as of the fourth season with darts and the Atlantis stuff, but even there, it's very clear that they're playing a partially different game than what we were.
You know, because Pokemon you play on your Game Boy, but Pokemon to them is actually camping out and hunting down Pokemon with your trap Pokeballs.
Supposedly, Pokemon Arceus is going to be a lot more like that, but at the same time, I'm not convinced that we need a Breath of the Wild style Pokemon game, honestly.
Yeah, because Pokemon always followed like kind of more like 18th century dueling, like as maybe not like street dueling, but like a gentleman's duel. Like, let's both pick up our pistols or something and have a jolly roll at each other 10 paces forward before I blow your brains out.
I think what past Gerdat is trying to do here is figure out where a Heartworm is.
Oh no!
Because usually past Gerdat will do either Heartworm or Cerberus as his first fight, mostly because they're Heartworm specifically is really easy for me. It just takes a bit.
Crazy styles.
Heartworm.
Yeah, we don't even actually get we don't actually even get the name of this boss rematch because the cutscene eats up too much time.
That is funny. See, all the other guys get a nice cushy like, it's the second form of your favorite fucking cutscene narrative action, and then this guy's like, here, kill this.
For the well, no, Demon Army Reborn actually got its name. And it wasn't the name of the stage, but you know, it was effectively accurate.
I saw no words, literature, or anything to read at the bottom of the screen whatsoever. Just an orange health bar.
Yeah. For the record, as I just showed off for a moment there, using Agni and Rudra or Rebellion, you can actually deflect those purple orbs back at him. And then honestly, if you manage to hit him, it does a pretty significant amount of damage. It's just that timing Rebellion and Agni and Rudra to successfully do that is a huge fucking pain in the ass, and I don't want to do it.
Ride the whale.
Well, the Heartworm.
Do the work.
The orbs themselves don't actually hurt Dante all that much, so. Camera, would you like to go back up to a normal spot,
There
please?
he is. He's hurling purple energy balls. Dope, son. Crazy. Blast, yeah.
Blast.
All right.
Alright, Heartworm is happy.
Yay.
So what else is going on in the world of Cloud?
Well, I went camping as a means of staying cool. I've never had to do that before.
Personally, going camping as a means of staying cool is definitely a thing that I would not do. I would just wear less clothes inside.
See, it is wonderful when that is the only solution you need, but when you need others, you might have to improvise. I'm pretty used to camping. I got it down to a science that it takes me maybe like it takes me a half hour to take apart my tent because I timed myself. But probably takes me between an hour and 15 minutes to get everything from box unpacking to having a tent and your air mattress and a nice fluffy pillow waiting for you at the end of the night. And it was pretty damn cool. But I can't deploy the tent if it's in rainy weather because then the rain will destroy the tent. And we had finally successfully slain the Heartworm.
Yep.
It was full of goo.
The most positive memories that I have of camping is spending time with my mom's spending time with my mom's side of the family, doing just normal camping stuff, walking around, going swimming, playing badminton, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Camping is fun.
I do enjoy camping activities, but I don't like camping over multiple days.
It kind of it stops. The novelty wears off. It takes. I can go. I usually go like 3 days in a row, and then after that, then both the anticipation of having to get back into a routine from where we were vacationing from and so on, while also maybe having a more normal bed to sleep on than a collapsible air mattress.
Like Beast Reaper.
See what?
Hey, Beowulf.
Oh, this motherfucker's got a sweet mohawk.
No, what you're supposed to be, you're actually supposed to be attacking his eye because, he only has the one eye. Although, not at this point. I find it weird that the Beowulf's eye is his actual weak spot, since you would think it would actually be his tail.
Right, because it's always facing you and it's always facing away from you. Yeah, I can see that.
Well, but no. Mostly because I don't think his tail actually has an actual hitbox on it. When you go for his tail, you usually end up going for his lower torso.
Right.
Whoosh.
Nice dodge.
And that is another great reason to have Trickster. Trickster just allows you to phase through his pillar attack.
No.
At least if you time it
Yeah,
correctly.
you did it a little too early that time. Very nice. That was well timed. Nice, you got a Dark Souls style dodge roll.
It's better than Dark Souls though because our dodge roll lasts significantly longer. It gives us much more invincibility frames.
Gotcha.
And we have the ability to go forward, backward. We have the ability to go forward, backward, side to side, as well as teleport two enemies with our dodge roll. Like that.
Nice.
Hence why you use Trickster for the entire game instead of any of the other combat styles. The added mobility is just that goddamn nice. I think it is technically possible for Dante to repel the pillars back at Beowulf, but I don't think I've ever managed to do it myself.
Well, I imagine it would be pretty similar to getting that dodge
Here's a
timing
new
down.
attack.
Yeah, that's new. Feather Storm.
Beowulf's Feather Storm is honestly an attack that he can only do if you're at max range away from him. Pretty much any other time he'll just do pillar throw at you.
All right, and we have successfully activated our Devil Trigger and then suspended it.
Well, no, we ran out of Devil Trigger is what happened there.
Giant Stomp.
Ouch.
Pillar Punch.
This is not going well for us. We're down to a third of our
Come
health.
on, he's almost dead too. Don't give me that.
He is, but we still have another boss fight after this.
Oh, and you have to do it without healing.
No. You can there are healing orbs
Yeah.
around, much like how Mega Man handles it. Bye, Beowulf. The last boss fight that we're doing, I'm pretty sure, should be Acne and Rudra.
Huh. I thought I told you
But then
to
again,
stop talking.
we've only got 5 minutes left of the video, so are we actually done? No, we are
Oh
not
no.
done. We gotta do Acne and
Are we
Rudra.
going to get lost in crazy stairs?
Now, if you actually manage to clear the entirety of the boss rush, as in take down all of the bosses, you get a blue orb fragment for it. So it honestly is worth. On either easy or normal if you're good enough. After all, we are playing this game on normal, at least for this run, to do the full boss rush clear, so that you can get that blue orb fragment. I honestly wish it was a full blue orb, but then we'd lose out on 4 additional secret missions.
Did the game unequip our Agni and Rudra?
No.
Oh, there they are. I got distracted by the other sword.
Yeah. I end up using Rebellion more against Agni and Rudra than Agni and Rudra itself. God damn it. Menus.
You accidentally hit the pause button. That's funny.
It is a pause button, but it's not the pause button. The pause menu looks drastically different from that one. That is the gun experience status menu.
Menus. Inventory. No, maps. God damn it,
Ouch.
this is my main title menu. Alright, time to get that dodges against 2 opponents.
Which honestly isn't all that bad. Like, Agni and Rudra, I think, might actually have more HP in this fight than they did in their original one. But the fight is still honestly relatively simple. I'm just not doing it all that well.
Yeah, I think Reborn must, because you're using the sword that they gave you, and that was a power boost.
Honestly, the Agni and Rudra doesn't actually do more damage than Rebellion, but I prefer having it because it's a sword because it's a melee weapon that I'm actually really comfortable with. I have this about the same amount of comfort with Agni and Rudra as I do with Beowulf. At least when it comes to its additional combos. The thing is, you never actually need to use Agni and Rudra's additional combos, so I don't bother. Despite how cool they are, they're absolutely terrible at normal boss fights, and Agni and Rudra wants very specifically to be dealing battle against enemies that are very stationary. Thing is, there are none of those enemies in Devil May Cry. Like, I think the most stationary enemy that I can think of in Devil May Cry 3 explicitly are the smaller Arachne, and even they actually have a wide range of movement options.
Goddamn guarding.
Come on. Agni is almost dead.
Are they trying to teach you to block with Agni and Rudra?
No. Mostly because Agni and Rudra by itself does not actually have a block command. the only way that Dante gets access to a block command is if he's got Royal Guard on. And Royal Guard is a combat style that, although is actually really good, requires that you not only know how to block, but when to block. And I don't know when to block.
Learning.
When to block is significantly harder to learn than how.
Learning is hard when judgment is impaired by anger.
Yeah.
Like, I know I have to memorize it. Shut up!
And there we go. That is the end of Mission 18.
Oh, cool. We got a cutscene now.
So now Arkham has finally pulled out Sparta.
Huh, you thought it was
I
a
don't know
sword.
why it took
It's
him-
my penis. It's very shiny.
I don't know why it took him a full fucking part to do that. We went through an entire boss rush before you managed to successfully start testing out Sparta. But yeah, he shows off that Sparta actually has a range of dimension cutting abilities, much like Yamato's got. Just that he's not really sure how to use it, so this happens. He has activated Sparta's Devil Trigger.
Hello, Nightmare.
He's not supposed to be Nightmare. He's supposed to be the legendary Dark Knight Sparta.
He's got the Jester's hat on.
Yeah, you're right. He does have the Jester's horns. Huh.
Kind of a neat transition of appearances.
Took us half
30
an hour.
minutes.
Ugh.
Eh.
Yeah. And we took way too much damage. And in the next episode, we will finally deal with Arkham.
Hey, we still got the
Be
A
safe,
rank.
everybody.
Beautiful.
Yeah. 3 S's will pretty much guarantee you an A rank.